Hey, welcome. We're doing another series here, as we usually do. Bad intro. I don't know how to start
Oh
videos.
my
I'm
god.
sorry.
And
Alright.
here's a part where I'm just like, but we've played this game like 30 times.
I've never played more than like 1.5 dungeons of Master Quest. Also, I'm going with Griff. Not to be
There's an
confused
E
with
at the
Young
end.
Griff.
Oh, too late.
Not in Young Griff.
No. But it's not to be confused with Young Griff.
Yes, but there's a Griff and a Young Griff in Dance of
Okay.
Dragons. Griff's real name is John Connington, and Young Griff claims that his real name is Aegon Targaryen. But anyway,
See, I associate Griff with Biff's child in Back to the Future too.
I think it's funnier without the E on the end, personally. So anyway, yeah, obviously,
Have I told you about Wef?
no.
It was something I came up with a long time ago of just like a very posh dog. Like instead of going woof, it goes like Wef, Wef, and it's spelled WHEFFE.
That's good. I like that.
Large.
There's no such thing as large. So you may notice that this game looks a little different than you might remember or expect, and that's because I'm playing the PC port. I figured I'd knock two birds out with one stone here. People are all the times talking about how good the PC port is, but I never really had a reason to play it because I mostly do multi-world randomizers, which this can't do. It can do randomizers, but not multi-worlds. But I felt like going through Master Quest to see what it's like. And also because I actually have an idea for like a video to make that I want to use Master Quest footage for, and I'm like, I want to use my own footage, so here. Oh, that looks fucked.
Yeah. I mean, that looked like Project 64 rendering to me.
So I have a couple of settings here, nothing too crazy. I flipped the world, figured it would make it at least a little more interesting to watch, maybe like, 0.6%. And I actually don't remember what else I've set. I guess there's general things that make it run and play better. Oh yeah, I've got free camera control. That's something. Which means I had to remap the C buttons to something that isn't the C stick or the right stick. But hopefully I'll remember how that works. You can also apparently just assign any item you want to the D-pad.
That's kind of
In
cool.
addition to the C buttons, so you have 7 item slots.
You will now do a challenge run and only ever equip something to D-pad left and never anything else.
Yes. You can also just kind of turn on cheats and stuff whenever you want, which I'm not going to be doing, but, I could. There's a bunch of cool stuff in this. It was a little bit annoying to set up, but, if you... I like the shitty texture.
Yes.
If you know where to look and, how to search for things, it's not too bad.
So, I guess I'll mention...
Duck, duck, go!
God. So I've played through Master Quest probably at least 3 times. I don't really remember, because I do consider it generally worse than the base game.
Right. Can I zoom the camera out at all?
It's, yeah, this camera angle seems a little fucky. Also, is it drifting?
I think it might be. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
What? It wasn't doing this before.
Cool.
Does my stick have drift? What the hell? I didn't know that.
Excellent. But yeah, so, I didn't play Ocarina of Time until after the GameCube was already out, and I got it, used, played through it a whole bunch of times, thought it was really good, and then Wind Waker did the whole pre-order bonus where you get Boot and Master Quest on the disc, and, this was the first time Master Quest was available, and so, like, I got that, and it's like, oh boy, I can play through the game that I've already beaten like 4 times on the N64, but now on the GameCube. And so it's like, well, yeah, I'll try Master Quest, see what's different. And I don't think I thought that much of it. Like, I didn't think it was necessarily worse. It was just like, yep, it's different a little bit. And then eventually I watched Martin play through it and thought it was shit. And
Yeah.
since then, it's just, it's gotten the reputation of just being designed by the interns, and
Right.
that pretty much describes it.
Yeah. First time I ever played Oot was, I actually got into the Zelda series relatively late. I don't know which ones of these have money. I think it's just those two, but I'll open these just in case. I got into it, I want to say it was age 12, I got a copy of Twilight Princess. That was my first one, but it was like around the same time I also got Oot on the Wii Virtual Console. And I say it was... I'm trying to think. The Wii came out in late 2012, right? Which means it was shortly before my 13th birthday, but I'm pretty sure I got...
What came out in 2012?
The Wii U. Did I say the Wii?
Okay,
I
think you did, but yeah.
Sorry. Wii U came out late 2012, but I didn't get it until my 14th birthday, which was... Oh, well, no, yeah, that was early 2013. So I guess I got it a few months after it came out. But either way, yeah, I guess that means... It was 2011, I think I got into TP and that. Fuck off. I remember I got TP and Okami on the same day, and they're, like, very similar games.
Except one has jiggle physics.
Yes. What do you mean
It's
game
the only
save?
difference.
I mean, I know it saves when you get items, but, like...
Oh, you didn't have to equip it.
Yeah, there was a little prompt that asked me.
Is the like world flipping throwing off
I think
a lot of stuff?
Anyway, it's just a muscle memory, I guess. So I played this on the Virtual Console. I think I beat it, or at least got very close to doing so. It wasn't long before I got a 3DS and the 3DS version of the game, which I definitely did beat a couple of times. So, this game was never too hard for me. This was actually one of the very few games I had beaten at the time. I used to almost never actually finish my games. I would get stuck at something, get frustrated, and play something else. But yeah, 40 for the shield, right?
Yep.
Not looking at the whole. Cool. Cool. And then I played Master Quest at some point. I tried it out when when playing the 3DS version, because that had it in, and that also did the world flipping thing. Hey dude,
I'm trying to remember, did it also do like double damage?
No, I don't think so. I think there was a separate hero mode. Anyway. But, yeah, I'm not too familiar with Master Quest. I haven't seen any of Martin's playthrough, except for that one clip of the stupid hammer thing.
Yes.
And I also know that a lot of stuff in Voyager of Time was kind of left unchanged from Master Quest. Either because it was too difficult to change, or you just didn't feel like it,
yeah.
in certain cases.
So...
I'm actually interested in playing Voyager at some point. Probably not for the channel, but just kind of for the sake of it.
Yeah, that's the thing is, we tried to make some adjustments here and there, but it's like 90% Master
Did they upscale
Quest.
this grass texture on the ground? It looks like...
I don't know.
Anyway. So yeah, I know this game pretty well vanilla. I don't know the Master Quest, at all. It's like, like I said, I've seen that stuff. It's not gonna stick. I'm not gonna remember, any of it. But hopefully my vanilla knowledge will be enough.
I'm gonna remember very little of it.
Hopefully my vanilla knowledge will be enough to kind of provide me a good foundation to work off of. So, when something is different, I'll be able to see. I should be able to recognize it. Obviously, this wasn't here.
Are we doing Hundo?
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
May as well.
I figured, if anything, getting Skulltulas would be an excuse to explore the dungeons more.
Why the fuck is this on hold? That's not the default in the main game.
It is. Oh, wait, no. No, that's right. So wait, you don't use hold?
Sorry, why is it on Switch? I can never remember the name of them.
Okay, because Switch sucks ass, and I always turn it off of that, but it is the default.
Switch is not the fucking default. I would remember that.
Thought it was.
If it is the default, then they changed it to not be the default for the Rando, and also for the 3DS version.
That might be the case.
Yeah. Anyway.
Here's the part where I'm just like, well, you use caps lock instead of shift, so you should be used to it.
I've actually kind of stopped that habit recently.
Okay.
Let's see. It's gonna be difficult to get used to having this free camera. I'm not used to it.
Did you just hit L?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, boy. And I have no way to, attack the Skullchilla there, so... I guess I could sneak past it, but... Don't fucking... Are you kidding me?
You should just bleed on it aggressively.
Oh, I also turned on a setting to, I think there's actually a bunch of tiny little tweaks I turned on, but just not specifically. I went with, like, a preset that just is designed for, like, returning players to add some nice convenience features. What I specifically turned on that wasn't in that set, though, was, well, aside from the free camera and some other stuff I mentioned, I also turned on respawning with full health. I don't know why that's a thing in Zelda games. Like, they make you fucking grind for money sorry, not money, grind for health every time you,
Yeah, it's...
You die and respawn. Oh god. This is fucking with me. The fact the map is rotating the wrong way.
Oh.
Ah. So obviously
I wonder if it does that in 3DS.
God, the camera's like so zoomed in.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's up with that. It does seem like it's a little bit too close.
I don't know why the free camera would be more zoomed in than it should.
The free camera, honestly, might be making this worse.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, okay, you can just change it on the fly.
Yeah. Okay, the camera looks like it's sort of adjusting itself. Yeah. Alright, well, it was a neat little, you know...
We can try messing with it again later, but
maybe.
Yeah.
How do I zoom in
yeah,
again?
great about. What do you mean?
I thought it was up on the stick, but it's not.
There is no zoom in.
Did they add it in the rando?
No. It's never been a thing.
There is. There you go.
Well, this isn't zoom in, this is first person.
Same thing.
See, I thought you were talking about, like, you know, C down in Mario 64. Whoa, well, they definitely increased the climbing speed.
Yeah, and the push speed. Alright. So, yeah, normally that room down there is not webbed over. I'm not gonna, like, point out every difference, but I'm just demonstrating that I know. I can see it's different.
Now I have proof.
Yeah. I'm wondering what's stopping me from heading to the basement level already. Probably nothing. Probably it's just I need the slingshot, which is probably in this room, probably.
Probably.
Oh no!
Eggs.
Ugh. Well, ain't this fucking bundle of joy.
What about Reverend Lovejoy? Oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble for knowing the name of a Simpsons character.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is interesting. I'm not used to the actual rooms being different. Usually I've played through this game, you know, a bunch of times now as a result of the randos, and so I'm very used to just, you know, going through the motions and doing the same thing every time. Not even in a bad way. I kind of like the, you know, familiarity. It's nice to just have a thing I can just, you know exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, fuck. It sounds stupid, because I always thought, like, you know, the thing that kids do where they'll just watch the same movie, like, every single day always annoys me, because it's like, you know what it's gonna be like. Yeah. But even, yeah, to a certain extent, it's like, you know, I've played through a handful of games like fucking 50 times, this being one of them, and it's just like there's a certain point it's like, you know, is there like it's like I feel like playing through this game again. It's like, okay, but why? That's dumb. I should do something different. But yeah, there's just, you know, there's comfort in familiarity.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, glad I actually did think to do that. I'm not sure what lighting the torch in the middle is gonna, or the braziers in the middle is gonna do, but hey ho. Clearly, I'll turn on the moon jump to make this jump. Hi ho! Do you know the names of the U.S. residents who then became the president?
Hey, hey, ho, ho, 100110. Hey, hey.
Hey, nice, fantastic. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Master Quest really shit the boat by not putting items in places that items should items.
So if I'm remembering right, I have my 3 C buttons on select, X, and A. Okay.
Oh. I guess you put A and B on B and Y.
Yeah, I wanted the sword on the left button and the interact on the bottom button. To me, that makes sense. Attacking is the left button. That's how it should be.
Select sounds like an awful place for a button.
That's where my Z button was in the Wind Waker rando. I feel like, you know, using the Wind Waker.
Okay.
I'll put lesser used stuff on there. I'll probably put the Ocarina on there. Like, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
So I like how I have to hit this again.
Yes. We do.
To get over to here. Fuck.
Oh.
Shit! See, here
I'm
I
used
was
to
thinking
the,
I was gonna blaze through this game because I, you know it, but no.
Plus I've played it. So I've played it.
So
I'm not
bragging.
Mater. I can. That was it. Just I'm not Mater.
Well, you're evolving. You used to think you were Mater. Oh, what a fucking. Wow, I'm just, wow.
Let me just say,
wow. Alright. Also, this is the first video I'm recording at my new place in Eastbourne, which is nice.
And in Egypt. And lose your shield.
Okay. Let's see.
We forgot to mention that Fred and George tried to lock Percy in a pyramid.
Yes. Can I jump sort of down there like that? Is that gonna work? Let's try it.
There is another Doge.
What? Oh, another door? Is there?
On the floor below this, it had web.
That's what I meant. Oh, I want to jump down there. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I was trying to figure out the best way to take this fire down a floor.
Take in all the surprises.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is fucking... Okay, never mind. I'm done.
Yeah, I think the switch on the top lit both of those.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, I don't feel as done now. Siege brown.
Like Siege Brown.
Is it just a typo for brown sugar, or...?
It was a Homestarism, but yeah.
Okay.
It was an Easter egg that you would get by clicking on...
Uh-oh,
God. Jesus. Fucking hate these things.
Woo!
But yeah, it's
Suck cock.
Was when Strongpad was talking about the limousine, but they're in space cartoon, and he's like, you know, it aired one early morning, and guess who was already up and eating brown sugar straight out of the box? That's right, Strong said.
I forgot I had gyro aim. That's nice.
I have never used a controller with gyro that I've been able to hook up to a compute, so that is cool.
Yeah, just the default Pro controller can do that.
But that uses Bluetooth, and that's scary. I don't know how to use Bluetooth.
I've got it plugged in.
That uses Bluetooth, and that's scary.
It's only Project 64 that doesn't work when I plug it in, and it requires it to be done via Bluetooth.
I see. Pokemaster Ian levels of climbing speed.
Yeah. I don't specifically
You got
remember
the
him
compass
setting
now.
up quickly, but...
Yeah, it was in the Lieutenant Bird gym.
Time
It
to not do
mentions
the
that.
puzzle.
Well, you skipped a thing.
Oh, fuck me! I think I did that in like a rando or something. Damn it, I always forget there's something up here. Oh, it's because it was on the right. No, I need bonds.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Good
Oh,
shit.
good.
Well, whatever, I demonstrated that I know how to choose the puzzle. Even then, you can just save and reload. You can F6 to continue, you know? Speaking of which, we have been working on BA3 a little bit more recently. We kind of took a break for a while. It's been another couple weeks, and we haven't done much, but...
Yeah.
Hopefully, won't be too long before we can start working on Dungeonage. Should be nice.
Hotter, not the night.
Well, would it be like if Clive... Come on, man. Fruit Pokemon? Like, come on.
Okay, yeah, I feel like I had to look this up for some other video that we did once, but yeah, in the Barber the Bikdip chapter where they're at Lieutenant Bird's gym, there's this like gigantic pit, and Ian falls to the bottom of it. He uses a big leap to reach the ladder, and then it says he was actually a skilled ladder climber. Once he was on, he flew up the ladder like there was no tomorrow.
Oh, okay. If you say so. Is that supposed to be making around the fact that he has no legs? It's like, how did you...
Well, I think Harrison wrote that chapter, and I was the only one that insisted that he had no legs. So he had them or didn't, depending on who wrote the chapter.
Oh, good. So I know there's a way to, like, climb... Well, not climb, but jump to the ledge without doing the thing, but I don't know the trick. There is,
The
like,
trick is just, there's a very specific lineup.
I know. That's what I'm saying, I don't know the lineup. Oh, you're shooting at me from over there, but I'm not even on your level. Get on my level. Could you come down here with the lit torch? I feel like that should work.
Maybe?
I guess you don't need to, you can just hit this. Fuck off. I fucking hate Deku Bobbers so much. I guess this is a puzzle about their effective ranges, but like, I still hate them.
Brown 0-0, brown 0.
Aldanoa 0. Whoops.
Little De Janeiro.
I will be making use of whatever tricks I do know. It's just, yeah, they're not going to be super helpful most of the time, because we're not in rando.
I am.
I also don't really know what kind of part length to aim for. We're currently 23 minutes in. I feel like we can definitely clear this dungeon out by, like, you know, the 35-minute mark. And then it's like, maybe we can do some
37
stuff and call it there. I don't know. It's tricky.
To rock a rhyme.
Yes. Garam is very nice. It should make the archery minigame not ass as well. I fucking hate.
I like the puzzle here.
Oh, fuck.
That was not the puzzle. Oh, this is a mad scrub.
Oh. I know it is. I was... You wanna... Oh, you have to...
I figured you were standing on the bush because you were expecting it to talk to you.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Okay. Are these even in the vanilla game? I don't remember them.
They're in the Lost Woods, at least.
Okay. Ruby! Okay. You can't carry a lit torch through a door, can you?
You can.
Huh. Alright.
This is where it requires you to learn that.
It's illegal to carry weapons through doors in Hyrule in Wind Waker. Or I guess the
Yes.
Great Sea, technically. Yeah, chest. Ice trap. I know there are some added ice traps in this, but I don't think they're till later, right?
I don't remember. But yeah, probably not for a while.
Nice
So
comment
fun fact
from
about this room, I believe back in like 2008, there was somebody I was talking to on AIM who wanted to play through Ocarina of Time, and so they downloaded the ROM, and they got to this part, and they're just like, I feel like I'm stupid. I can't figure out how to get through this room. And I'm just like, and, you know, they described it to me. And so I'm just like, oh, well, there's like a switch underwater that you press to lower the water level. And they're like, no, I'm looking, and there's no switch.
Is it because they were playing
What
Master
the
Quest?
hell? Yeah, and so I had to boot up the ROM myself and take a picture. I'm like, is this not a thing there? And they're like, no. Like, did you get Master Quest somehow? And then they're checking stuff, and they're like, oh god.
Can I reach the thing with my stick from here? Is that the trick?
I think that's all you have to do, yeah.
How do I get over this? You need to... Oh no, you can only backflip over if you're an adult, right? Yeah, but you would need to lower the water level to go under it, so like...
Can you duck with the shield?
Yeah, but that's not gonna be low enough, look. It's like... I mean, I guess I'll try it.
Yeah, Taylor Devereaux experience.
That doesn't quite reach.
It should, if you approach it right. When I mentioned that I've played through this 3 times, I think it was like at least once on 3DS. I don't remember definitely, but I also did a rando just like on my own within the last year where I set every dungeon to be the Master Quest variants. So I will probably remember some parts of them, but given that I barely even remember how the vanilla dungeons work half the time, I guarantee nothing. This dungeon really likes making use of these things. These enemies may not have existed in vanilla,
There's like
or
of them, right?
even in Master Quest. You fighting them right now is just a construct.
I like construct.
It's a construct of, like, Dave's
This is the
imagination.
thing with the fucking, like, random shit up in the ceiling, right? Yeah. Oh no, you can just kill the keys, okay. No? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a... I think the next room has
Is this the one
some
with the
stupid
graves?
shit.
Yes!
Yup.
And these are like 1 pixel below the ground, right? Which may have been an accident, or may have been to hide the dirt layer.
Oh, yeah, I think so. Can you pull them?
Some of them, I think. Let me go ahead and kill these enemies first.
I know there's, like, some stupid staircase shit going on in this room also, but, like...
Shit, there's probably a sculptures in here that I missed.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to
Probably
come
not
back
anyway,
anyway,
yeah.
so...
There's that bomb one as well.
Digerija Duncan da Beeve. Beeve.
Duncan Hadonuts.
Yes.
Ooh. Ah, I thought I could pull that one. I'm guessing
What is your opinion on, regulars? Doesn't elaborate.
You mean regulars to establishments?
Yes.
Where, like, you know, the servers know their order, and it's like... Oh man, you like the number 16, right?
Yes.
I actually remember I used to watch a podcast by I think
Could
it
you
was,
access the side room in there? Oh wait, this is the side room, never
This
mind.
is the side room. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna need the boomerang for this sculpture, which same as usual, except they just removed the bomb requirement now, I guess, for some reason.
But they put in a big fucker.
Yeah, but which I don't know why I'm killing if I can't do anything else in here.
Because it deserves to die, I guess. I don't know.
Fucker.
But yeah, the reason I ask is because I feel like embarrassed if people know what my order is, and it's partially just because I have been conditioned to think that like having any sort of routine or a preferred order is something shameful because you're supposed to be like spontaneous and more like varied than that. I don't know, because I often go to the Dunkin' Donuts that's right next to work, just to get a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich, which is normally on like a croissant, but I like to get it with a bagel instead. And there's a guy there that if he sees me walk through the door, he'll just immediately go make one. And it is nice to get the fast service, but part of me is always embarrassed.
Yeah, in the podcast I watched, it was by CGP Grey and Brady Harron, who are two people who run educational YouTube channels. And I think they used to have topics, then stopped. I also haven't listened to this podcast in years, but anyway. I don't even know if they still do it. I assume they still do. But Grey would regularly mention, like, that he fucking hates when people recognize him, and so he's, like, had instances where, he had a certain regular coffee shop or something, and then they started to recognize him, he's like, nope, and he switched to a different one.
God. Same reason as me.
Yeah. Well, no, okay, not like the embarrassment, it's just, he just wants to remove all of the human interaction at all, like, completely, basically. And it's like, I don't want them to talk to me, like, I just want to get my shit and go. If I'm remembering right, it's been a while, I might be remembering wrong. Yeah, push speed, yeah. Alright.
So here's my favorite part of Master Quest Echo Tree. Have you noticed a lack of something?
A lack of, let's see. No, yeah, I'm fighting this fucker. Come on, dude. Fuck. They're so fast as well. Why do they have so much fucking health?
Can you throw a nut?
Not worth it. Right. Certain lack of something. There's normally a torch up here, right?
Oh.
Well, and like up here as well.
It's not in this room.
Oh. Cows? I thought they
No,
inserted
the cows were in Voyager.
Oh, okay. Sculptulas?
No.
I'm at a loss here. I'm gonna be grabbing this fire and I'm gonna head into the next room, and I don't think there's any problems.
Yeah, okay.
You're being mysterious.
Yes, I am.
Health is like actually being a problem here. Normally it isn't in this game.
It often is at the beginning.
Yeah.
But
no!
this game is fucking obsessed with Stalfoses, so if you're not good at fighting those, then health may be an issue later. I'm trying to remember what's the list of everything this game is obsessed with. There's Stalfoses, playing the Song of Time, poking things. God. Those are the main ones.
Oh, I never got the 23 as number 1 hint.
Yeah. It's not the same, and nobody tells you what the answer is.
Are you just supposed to brute force it?
Yes.
Horrible.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Okay, it's not 31 is the number 2. What about 13 is the number 2?
So there should only be 6 answers, but yeah, this is pretty stupid. I don't know if there is a solution to this that's explained anywhere, and
13 is the number 2.
Alright. Well, with mirrored, like, everything, but yeah. Yeah, I know. I could never remember if I just, missed the answer somewhere or if it just doesn't exist.
Alright. I'm not particularly good at Goma. I know that you can kill her very quickly with, like, you fucking Deku Nut, and then you, like, do a specific set.
Jump slash with a stick and then crouch stab.
Okay.
You could jump slash with the stick now, and then only crouch stab after stunning.
So like that?
Yeah.
Am I good, or do I need to jump slash again?
I think that should be stored as your damage, even after you use, like, the slingshot or the nut to stun or whatever. Because the crouch stab, I'm pretty sure, just repeats the damage of whatever your last, like, attack was.
Yeah.
And I don't know if those count as attacks.
Right. Well, I'll try to go for the slash anyway. Didn't have enough time. I don't know how the fuck you're supposed to have enough time for that.
I don't know. I've done it before, but it's... you have to be really fucking on point.
Shit. What did I do wrong? I thought you had to nut her or slingshot her, and that didn't work.
Yeah, I don't think the nut works when she's on the ceiling.
No, when her eye turns red, it's supposed to work.
Yeah, but I don't think you can use the nut when she's on the ceiling, though. It doesn't reach. Because,
I used the slingshot, and that didn't work either.
Oh, yeah, I think you just missed.
I did not miss. I was Z-targeting.
Okay. Yes, but I think that, like, some other geometry must have gotten in the way and it didn't hit the eye.
Yeah, fuck off. Alright.
Who's been browning? Bix. Bix.
Yeah, this is my problem. Is like I know all this stuff, and it's just the execution I find tricky for some reason, which is stupid. It's the first boss. It should be pathetically easy. But... So 3 heart run ruined. As if anybody can. Oh fuck! Fuck me! I've had the settings thing available, like visible this whole time. I wanted to be really careful about that. I wanted this to be nice and clean. Oh.
It's okay, I'll put my mouse cursor over it.
Like, I'm not gonna re-record it, but there's a tiny part of me that says that I should. Add that to the pile of, like, LP regrets, because, you know, I never got that last enemy in Mother 3 that I apparently missed and then miscounted to double miss. Probably something else. Anyway, you know, here's a cutscene that we definitely haven't seen 6 million times before.
Yeah. Fire exists.
I'm gonna skip through the text as much as I can. I'm surprised one of the things you can do isn't a cutscene skip, or like a fast forward cutscene thing.
Yeah.
Oh good, this isn't real text, so I can't skip it.
Hmm.
I was actually considering I was gonna say, I was actually considering trying to get some kind of like HD texture pack for this. I tried looking it up and didn't have much luck. I was sure one existed, but couldn't find it, unfortunately.
Well, it's because Nintendo needed to hire that man.
God. I'm not talking about like the Minecraft HD type things. Did you ever see those?
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
It's like, oh man, look at this extremely high-def texture on this cube.
Yup. And the fucking... The mobs were the best, because you just have these photorealistic animals in horrible block shapes.
Yeah. The one thing about those HD texture packs that I liked was when they would do the thing where the leaf blocks would kind of move in the wind.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Oh, she made the grass.
But yeah,
I've explained that story before, right?
This is like you explaining this cutscene to your brothers, right?
Yeah.
I mentioned earlier this is my first time in my new, recording in my new place. I have had some minor spotty internet troubles, which I am kind of concerned about. I'm not completely convinced that they're just solved, but hopefully. This place is a fucking mess because there's shit everywhere. But overall, I'm really glad to be here. Number one, I'm away from my sister, which I don't want to get too deep into that whole business, but really hated being there. I was miserable. She didn't treat me well. Now here, you know, I'm with a bunch of strangers, but they're all very they keep to themselves, which I appreciate. Yeah, seems it's a nice place. I like the room. I like the area. I live 5 minutes away from my oldest friend, which is nice. So I've, already seen him multiple times this week. We've hung out a bunch. It's been great to actually, depending on your own life, this might be, seem not that special, but this is a fucking novelty to me. The last time I lived close enough to walk to a friend's place regularly was when I was, 11 years old, and I'm 24 now. So, 11 or 12 years old. So, literally
well, he
half
ain't getting
my
any
life
better.
ago. Yep. I'll come back to your corpse later. Alright, anyway. Then Mido's gonna be like, what did you do? And then just walks off. And he just lets go. Alright. Let's see. I will want to grab Saria's Ocarina and then do some cleanup here. There's still more stuff I can only do in the Lost Woods if I have stuff from later, but there should be a decent amount of stuff I can get here. Just after leaving.
There's a
right?
couple things, yeah.
There's the Skull Kid game. There's the
Oh boy.
There's the other Skull Kid game. There's the Slingshot.
There's only
thing.
one Skull Kid game.
No, there's the one where you. Oh yeah, because I don't have Saria's song yet. Okay.
You can buy a stick upgrade.
True. Yeah, childhood friend.
You can get the Ganon's Castle boss key.
Really?
Oh my fucking god. Sorry, just Reddit's cult-like worship of Mr. Rogers is really new to me.
And awkwardly runs away.
Yes.
Yeah. No, this game is good. I like its story and characters. I'm just not used to actually having to sit through them because the random cuts them out. It's been ages since I've actually, well, I think 2 years ago I played through the 3D version again, but yeah. Also, something seems off about the music in this area to me. Is it just me?
I don't think so.
It's when the song started, it seemed a little more empty than usual. So yeah, immediately going back. I left my childhood home forever, said goodbye to all my friends. Hey guys, I'm back, just cut lamps and stuff.
Landover Baptist.
Ugh. God, I'm not used to this layout. Okay, yeah, let's fix it.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to fucking remember the path the wrong way around as well. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I could just flip the world back for this, but
Can you just flip it while playing?
yeah, I think so.
That would be weird.
Let me actually test that.
You shouldn't do it, but I am interested to see if it works.
Let's see. I actually don't remember where. Oh, here we go. Mirrored world. Disabled.
God. Well,
Because
time to change it back.
Huh?
So, well, time to change it back.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, is it flipping the music too? Is that why it sounded odd to me? I think it's flipping the panning.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, I think this game doesn't actually have separate maps for the flipped world. I think it just renders it backwards and then reverses your controls. Which is also, I suspect, how mirror mode works in Mario Kart. So, this is a dead end with a stick.
Except for Toad's Turnpike. I don't know if any other traffic levels also do that.
I assume probably.
But, I remember that being a big fucking deal. I actually don't remember that at all. I miss...
Yeah.
I like Link's neck there.
I like that I had the perfect amount of rupees for that.
I thought that only cost 10. I guess I'm thinking of the hard pace and Hyrule Field. The hell was I gonna say now? Good. I assume the port fixed the bug with the, like, Deku Theater items becoming inaccessible after you pull the Master Sword.
Indubitably.
False.
And being, the Queequeg brothers, or whatever they were called.
Queequeg brothers.
I forgot the name.
Yeah. 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 Oh, I just have to give a gift to such a wonderful person. Also, I like the sparkle.
Yeah, the sparkle. Cool, you're great, big gap in the text. Spits thing at me that just, like, awkwardly floats towards me. You know what that was? That was the same way that, your enemy moved when you hit them with an attack in the Princess Syndrome dream.
Oh, where they just kind of floated off into infinity?
Yeah, you said they just kind of tumbled, but then just, like, kept floating in the same direction, at, like, not speeding up or anything.
Oh, boy.
You might think this would be horrible with the what I've set my C buttons to, but there's a separate mode that lets you play the Ocarina with the D-pad.
Oh. I assume, we're gonna have to go through all the stages of this.
Yep.
Alright, time for me to read more about people, you know, being obsessed with Mr. Rogers, I guess.
Oh, no, they... Huh. They did shorten it.
Nope, they didn't.
Oh, right. Oh, wait a minute. Did they make you do 5, then...
Yeah, it gets longer each time.
5, then 6, then 7, then 8, but it's, like, separately built up every time?
There's only 3 sets, but yeah.
Okay. Now I see why this is bad. I thought it just went from 3 to 8 originally, and they changed it to 3 to 5.
Yep, alright, what a shock. They're also worshipping Dolly Parton and Keanu Reeves.
After this, I guess we'll be done here.
What do you mean?
Like, this is the last thing we're doing for this video, because it's the last thing I can do in the woods, right?
Oh. Pretty much, I think.
I can do wolf foot. No, I need a bomb for that. Like, I could go to the meadow and do nothing. Like...
Yeah, I don't think there's really much else. A few things else. Couple free items you could get in Hyrule Field, but yeah, I can do those later.
Oh boy.
I hate this fucking minigame.
It's very tedious.
Even the sped up one is, like, annoying to me.
I don't mind the sped up one.
I also am just really bad at memory games like this.
No! It didn't register! This is why I hate the fucking D-pad on the Pro Controller. Do I have to do it from the very beginning again?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It didn't fucking register!
Swifter.
What about me being swifter?
I don't know. Well, it's me having a bad memory for games like this, and you're not having an issue with it. But also, I'm just looking at a thread here that's like, why do more women hold degrees than men in the U.S.? Just just swifter.
No.
Har.
After
Burn
this,
the
we get to
forest
do it
down.
one more time.
Oh, you do?
Pretty sure it goes up to 8. Oh, okay, this one goes to 8. So it's 5, 6, 8. Weird.
Yeah, I knew there were only 3 sets.
Okay. There you go. First hot piece of the game. Many more to come.
There's like 4 more.
So I need to get all the, like, the dummied out ones. But no. Alright, let's call it there. Yeah, let's go to Goron City. Alright.
Good Pokemons.
So yeah, next time we will be heading out to Hyrule Field, and, is there stuff you can do at Online immediately, or... No, you need to do Weird Egg stuff first, right? I guess I'll be heading straight for Castle.
Yeah, it's like there are other places you could go, but you wouldn't be accomplishing
it's
much. You might as well
inefficient,
get it later.
Okay, so yeah. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.